by, and as you can see, we are in the Volkswagen Jetta, and we are currently on our way up to the dealership. We are going to look at our new vehicle, truck, whatever, that's going to replace the GMC. So we're headed up there right now. I'll talk to you guys when we get there. All right, guys, so here we are. We're pulling in to Twins Buick GMC of Columbus, Ohio. We're gonna go ahead and park, go in, and see what we got. All right, so we're on our way back home. We just left the dealership. We got something figured out. Definitely not what I expected. They are going to get the vehicle cleaned up for us. There's a couple things they're going to do to it. And then here within the next day or so, I would say, we're going to get up there and get it picked up and show you guys. So like I said, it's definitely not what I expected. But yeah, so alrighty guys, so we're on our way home. We'll check in with you guys here in the next couple days when we hear something on the vehicle. Alright guys, so we are in the 1998 Ram, and we just got the call. We are now on our way up to the dealership can we get this thing focused? There we go. To pick up our new vehicle. So it's been a couple of weeks. Sorry for the delay. Just a couple things that had to be tied up and taken care of. So we're headed up there right now to get her picked up. We're gonna get her back to the house, and we'll do the reveal. We'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, we are back home. We got the Ram here. It's parked a little funky in the driveway. Was just trying to get everything set up for us to do the reveal. You got the Jetta sitting back there, and the good old trusty Lumina we still have sitting here, which I'll have an update on this vehicle here within the next couple of days or so. I'll do an update video with this car because we have some plans coming up with that one here soon, hopefully. So I'll make an update video on that once we know more. Anyway, we have a German Shepherd here. He likes to make noise, to say the least. But hey guys, you know what? It is time to do the reveal. So let's go ahead and do it. All right guys, so there you have it. Here's our new vehicle. It is a 2011 Ford Explorer XLT all-wheel drive. It's got the 3.5 V6. Now let's go ahead and stop real quick. So I know a lot of you are going to say, that was not anything special. That's not, what kind of reveal is that? I get it. I know it's not what I expected either. This is actually, getting this vehicle is not what I expected at all. But you know, honestly, at this point, with a lot of the things going on in my life, as well as the coronavirus and just the economy and the way everything's going, I don't want to say this was my only option, but this was the best option. You know, we said goodbye to the truck. You know, things didn't work out with that. I missed that truck. I wish I could have kept that. But this, to me, was the next best option. Now, I know that's kind of weird to say, considering the fact that we went from a GMC four-wheel drive, four-door pickup truck to a Ford Explorer SUV. But this still has plenty of capabilities that we're looking for. Plus, with this vehicle, it has a couple things that we can actually do to it that I'll show you guys here in just a minute when we take you on a tour of the inside, to kind of show you that we can do. And we'll be able to have fun with this. This vehicle, we're going to keep this thing for a while. It's going to be kind of like a toy car, if you will, backup, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to be like a big project. We're going to pimp it out or anything. But we are going to do some stuff with it, and we're going to make it look good. We're going to make it ours. Later down the road, when things kind of mellow out with the whole coronavirus stuff and everything mellows out with all of that, you know, then maybe we'll be able to look into getting something that's a little bit more personal, a little bit more fun, you know, another truck, something along those lines. But this was financially the best decision that I could have made right now. So enough babbling about all that. I know, like I said, this isn't what you all expected. It's not what I expected either. But it is what it is. I'm proud of it, and I'm proud to show you guys. So let's go ahead and take you on a little walk around, show you around it, and then later down the road, we'll make another video of doing a full tour and show you everything in action. But yeah, let's take it a little walk around. All right, so starting up here in front. So this is finished in a white pearl metallic finish. We have 18-inch alloy wheels. You know, nothing fancy, nothing special there. You got the black plastic cladding around the bottom there. The cool thing that I've always liked about these is it kind of looks like that roof is kind of coming up and then floating over top, because you have this black A-pillar here. So I think that kind of looks a little cool. You got the LED turn signal lights in the mirrors. They have a little bit of moisture in them, if you can see. So we're going to go ahead and probably replace that, get that cleaned up, make it look a little nicer. And sorry for the bird droppings. But yeah, coming around front here, we do have halogen projector headlamps. Pretty cool. They do say Explorer right here on the side, so that's a nice little touch. Nice big front grille. It may look metal to you, but it's actually not. It's actually plastic. So, you know, all cars are plastic now these days. Covered in bug guts in the front, bad. Wow, I'm gonna have to get that cleaned up here. Fog lamps down below. This car is not perfect by any means. It's a 2011, so it's kind of older. But you have halogen fog lights, like I said, and then, like I said, it's not perfect. So you got some scuffs here, and then a little crack right there. Nothing. That's not anything major. I'm not worried about that. Coming around the side. Like I said, white pearl metallic, chrome door handles. The cool thing with this one, it has the Ford keypad. I know it's sunny out, it's kind of hard to see, but it's got that keypad, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, the rims are kind of, you know, they're old, they're dirty. Probably need polished and cleaned up real good. That's okay. We'll take care of all that. One of the biggest cosmetic issues on the outside of this vehicle, and I'll show you here in just a second, you have another, you know, a couple spots here where they've started to rust, so we'll have to get some touch-up paint and get that cleaned up. But one of the biggest cosmetic problems, it's going to be hard to see on camera, but if you can see how this like orange discoloration right here and these orange specks, I'm not sure how well this is going to come out on camera, but all these orange specks, you can see a little bit of them, they're all over the rear end of this hatch, and there's a big one right there. Probably some touch-up paint on that one, but they're all over this rear hatch down to the bumper, and you can actually see discoloration right here and down here across the bottom. That's something that I'm going to have addressed, you know, whether it be some way to clean that or have it repainted or replaced or something. There's another spot right here. You can see, I mean, they're just all over. I've heard that that's kind of an issue with some of these Explorers. I don't know. I've never owned a newer Explorer, but that's one of the biggest cosmetic issues on the outside of this vehicle. From afar, you don't notice it, but once you get up on it, you can actually see it. Parking sensors in the rear. Does have a rear backup camera right there, and we did get this from Twins Buick GMC here in Columbus, Ohio. Parking sensors in the rear, backup camera, full LED tail lights, brake lights, which is this ring right here. halogen turn signals, halogen reverse lights, LED side marker light over there, so that's kind of cool. The rear glass does not open, but it does have a power rear hatch with the key here. So you just double click that twice and it'll open up for you. You can close it with the key. There's also a button up by the driver's side that you can close it with, or there's a button up here that you can close it with as well. And if you can hear, so if you can hear those hatch struts are kind of making some noise, we might have to grease them up or replace them. And as you heard, the car will ding at you, let you know that the rear hatch is closing as well. And then the other thing was that, along with that orange discoloration, you kind of see it on the window here where it's kind of, you can see the difference. But that's okay, we're gonna get all that figured out. There's those LED side marker lights there. It's got the capless fuel system here, so that's pretty cool. Dirty, needs cleaned. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop on inside and check it out. All right, so getting in, we do not have a smart key access system or anything like that. You don't push a button or anything. You do have the keypad, but to get in, you do have to have the traditional Ford style key. Unlock it. Coming inside, you got a combination of black and tan leather interior. Here's the first cosmetic issue on the inside, and actually really, there's only two. This is the most major one, if you will. This is kind of broke down, which all of these Explorers had issues with the seam right here, and that'll be an easy fix. We'll make a video on that. We'll get that fixed up, cleaned up real nice. You got the silver metallic trim here, along with that nice little pattern there. Power door locks, chrome door handle, power windows. Both front windows are fully automatic up and down. The rears are not. Power mirrors, power locks, all that good stuff. Good amount of storage on the door pockets. You have some storage on there, as well as another cup holder. Over here we have the headlights, fog lights, all that stuff. Here's that rear hatch control that I was talking to you about. We'll make another video showing you guys everything on the inside. I just want to show you the inside real quick. We did already get floor mats for them, and we did go ahead and get a steering wheel cover because I love steering wheel colors, and that one seems to fit this vehicle considering the fact that it's a Ford. But yeah, so that's the front. Rear seat space is pretty nice. You know, a decent amount of leg room. Like I said, it's leather. There's your rear air conditioning controls, power outlet, all that good stuff. The second cosmetic defect is all of this stuff on the headliner. So they had kids, the owners, before, and it looks like milk or some kind of beverage got sprayed everywhere. I'm probably going to take it somewhere to have it professionally cleaned up and get that really looking nice. But good amount of back seat space. And then this is also a third row SUV. Right now the seats are folded down, so these are actually two seats, so you have a third row. We'll make a video showing everything, all that. This is just kind of showing you guys the vehicle so far. I will go ahead and fire it up for you. All right, so once we're in here, like I said, no push button start, no smart key access system. You just have the key slot, full touch screen. It's got the Ford touch buttons here. We'll go over all that in a separate video again, but you just go ahead and put the key in. Starts right up. No hesitations, no issues. Now here's the first issue that we're gonna have to have addressed here very soon. If you just, it said speed limited to 80, so that's the My Key system. So this Ford has a system where you can actually have a key set up for your child, and the vehicle won't go over 80 miles an hour. You can't do certain things unless you put your seatbelt on and stuff like this. And I only have one key to it, so I have to order another key and have them go in and replace this and have a master key in so I can have full access to everything in the vehicle without being restricted. But yeah, it fires right up and has no issues. AC works, heat works, all that, so everything works. Let me go ahead and show you under the hood real quick, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. All right, so underneath the hood, like I said, this is the 3.5 liter V6. The engine cover is kind of wore out. We'll clean all this stuff up. I plan on doing a full detail of the engine bay, or I'll take it somewhere and have it completely detailed. As far as horsepower and all that good stuff, I don't know any of the numbers yet. I'll go ahead and leave that in the description below so you guys can see that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, this vehicle runs good. Sorry, I wanted to go ahead and get the hood shut. And then here's another little defect as well. Just a little bubbling spot right there. We can sand that down and do some touch-up paint. Excuse me. Mileage on this vehicle, it's a 2011. It has about 114,856 miles. So it's kind of high, but for 2011, that's about average. That's about normal. But yeah, so let's go ahead and shut her down and we'll wrap this video up, guys. Alrighty guys, well I hope you enjoyed this review. I know it wasn't anything special or crazy or anything, and this, like I said again, this is not what I expected. But it is what it is. I'm happy with the vehicle. I think it'll serve its purpose for what I need. It'll be good. And we have a couple things we can do to it, so we'll be able to make some videos out of it and show you guys, maybe if you have an Explorer yourself and you have some of the issues I have, we'll be able to help each other out, and I'll show you how to fix some of those issues. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already and you want to, please consider subscribing. Make sure you hit that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
But I wasn't wrong up to